I'm selling out. Now you might be completely shocked that I'm getting rid of this drone, but I promise you I have a really good reason. X, I know what you're doing. You're selling out your fleet so you can buy the Mavic 3 and the Mini 3, right? Nope. Now, just because this is what I'm doing, it doesn't mean that this is what you should do or I'm giving advice. This is my YouTube channel and I want to let everybody know what I'm doing when it comes to drones, at least. Now, first of all, why have I decided to sell my drones? Well, because I've been working a lot more recently. I took on more responsibility at my job simply because I saw the prices of everything going up and I figured I want my income to go up. As a result, I'm spending more time at my job and less time making YouTube videos. Does that mean I'm stopped making YouTube videos? No, just not as frequent for right now until the prices of things cool down. Then maybe I'll take less responsibility at work. But as it is right now, most of the time I'm coming home and I look on the walls and I see all of these drones and I'm thinking to myself, when am I going to fly these drones? When? Some of y'all's gotta go. I do not like looking at material things. I do not like staring at them. I know it gives a lot of people a lot of pleasure. They just like to know they have things. I don't. I like to know I can use things. And when I'm not using things, I get very antsy to the point where I no longer want it. And that's the way I feel right now when it comes to most of these things on the table. So with that being said, let's start dropping them off one by one and I'll tell you why. This guy is the first to go. This drone belongs to a friend and he left it with me. So at some particular point, this drone is going back to him. I always thought about purchasing one of these, but since I have access to it, there really is no need. So this is the first one off the table. The next guy will be, this drone has a complete wetsuit on so it can fly in the rain, in the snow. It's completely waterproof. And on top of that, it's got grill protection, master air screw props. It's completely hacked and unlocked to fly anywhere. So why would I sell this? Every time I pick this up, I'm pushing it, and at some particular point I know I'm gonna wreck it. Kept it as my long range bird, but I haven't been flying much long range FPV. This was what got me into FPV, but I just wanted to pass it on to someone else and have them experience it. So my days of this are done, and DJI is already releasing rumors for a new FPV drone. So with that new technology hovering on the horizon, I feel that I don't fly this much and it's time to let this guy go. So somebody's coming for this one tomorrow. Bye. This is also gone as well. The new owner's coming for this in 2 days as well. Yep, they didn't last long on my Facebook group. The reason I'm selling this is because I believe the new DJI FPV drone that's coming out will be more like this, a Cinewhoop, and it will check all the boxes and it will come with the safety features, better camera, better everything than this provides. So I might as well get rid of this now as well. So yeah, you've got to go. Nice little drone, but I haven't used you much either. Yes, this guy comes next. Don't get me wrong, I'm not selling any of these technologies or any of these drones because they're bad at all. I really like all of these drones, in particular this one. This one has a really top spec'd out camera that most people will argue not even the Mini 3 can touch, but I'm still going to sell it. Really, because 250 gram class is not really a thing here in the United States of America. Even if you have a sub 250 gram drone and you don't have to register it, you still have to take the trust examination before you can fly any drone in America. So if you're a hobbyist and you haven't taken the trust exam, you still have to let the FAA pretty much know who you are. You have to go and take that examination, whether you're flying sub 250 or even smaller and lighter. You must take that trust here in the US. So being that I have to take the trust exam, what's really the huge benefit of having this? Saving $5 on a registration? Really? Saving $5 to register a drone? Now, don't get me wrong, very small, very light, very portable, beautiful for traveling with. And these sub 52, 250 gram drones come with a lot of features now, but they still can't handle the wind, right? I go to South America a lot, and if I take this or even take the Mini 3, when the winds get up there, I'm sure I'm going to get tossed around. It's going to be an unpleasant situation because I've been there with the Mini 2, and the Mini 2 was a struggle. And this is probably on par with the Mini 2, or the Mini 2 might be a tad bit better in the wind, but both of these will struggle. So it's just something I'd rather not have to deal with when I have a better option. And we'll talk about that in a bit. Is it because I don't like the drone? No, it's just that I'm not going to use it much. It's going to sit there. It's, yes, taking up a little space, but it is taking up space, and it's more batteries to maintain, batteries to charge or to keep track of, even though the camera on this thing is beautiful. It's okay. I have lots of drones with beautiful cameras. So bye-bye. Now you might be completely shocked that I'm getting rid of this drone, but I promise you I have a really good reason. There is no other drone on the face of the earth right now that I love more than this drone, because it's small, it's compact, it's lightweight, it's easy to travel with, right? It's just a little bit bigger than the Mini 2 and the Mini 3 and stuff, and it's got 5.4K. It shoots a log, so it's great. It's good enough for professional work. Why am I selling this? As a matter of fact, this Air 2S is sold already. The owner's coming to pick this one up tomorrow. But why? Because I actually had 3 of these. 3 Air 2S's. So right now, I'm down to 2. This is my daily personal driver, and this one is selling tomorrow. So yes, I'll still be hanging on to my DJI Air 2S, which is completely unlocked, meaning I can fly this any part of the world. It has no restrictions on it, and that to me is what's most compelling about this drone. You can simply unlock it and fly it anywhere, hassle and trouble free. Pair that with a small lightweight package that's even lighter than the Autel Light series that shoots 10-bit, which the Autel Light series does not. It has a 1-inch sensor, which is great for low light flying. And now with no restrictions, how can I go wrong with this small and lightweight feature-packed drone with all the waypoint hyperlapses and everything, master shots, you name it, upward avoidance sensors, you name it. This has got everything in a nice modest package. And did I mention it pairs with the RC Pro, so I can do professional work and shoot 10-bit 5.4K for clients as well. So this is a no-brainer, and it's not going anywhere. So let's put this back on the table. The Mini 2, no, I'm not selling the Mini 2 because it has a rain suit on it, and every now and again when the weather acts up, I still like to take my drones out and fly. When it's snowing, I still like to take my drones out and fly, and I'm not going to sacrifice an expensive drone. And that's why I put the rain suit on my cheapest drone, which is the Mini 2, and this shoots 4K. It handles the wind very decent, and it's just a great fun all around drone to fly, and possibly the best hobbyist drone available on the market today. This bad boy is not going anywhere. What about this? My FPV drone. No, this is not going anywhere. I have been beating on this drone for over a year, and this drone just keeps taking licks and keeps on ticking. So this goes back on the table. Now, while we're on that topic of having a blast, I've got to say another reason I've chosen to get rid of all of these other drones that I don't really use is because of this. I made a video about a year and a half, almost 2 years ago. I'll leave a link up here. You go check it out in the description section, when my wife gave me this as a present. Since then, I have been beating the crap out of this for the past 2 years, and I am having a blast with this thing. I can pretty much tear this card down to the smallest piece and rebuild it back, which is also a lot of fun. And these cars are so strong, it's not like when I was growing up, the slightest thing will break it. These cars will take so much torture and so much abuse over the years that I haven't even had to change the body. Yes, is the body beat up? It's got holes and tears in it. Yeah, but it still works. And I am having a blast with this. And I like to spend some more time driving this stuff. And if you guys are out there and you're interested in RC2 other than just flying GPS drones or just flying FPV drones, and you want to have like a good all-round package, then let me know. I can make some videos showing you guys how to tear this down, build it up, how to maintain it, so you can keep this for years and years. This is going on 2 years for me, and I'm still loving this truck. Speaking of making other types of videos, I also fly a plane, but this is not like the real airplanes that have like aqua mode or manual mode where if you don't know what you're doing, it flies away. I have the Parrot disco drone that's on my wall, as you can see here, and this drone I've had for a couple of years, but I don't fly it much, and mainly because it self-levels itself. It has return to home and stuff like that, and because the range is not very far. So yes, it does return home if I go a little too far, but it doesn't allow me to go very far at all. And for planes, I want a little bit of long range distance in my life. So that plane on the wall is also going to be going soon. I want to learn this year, 2022, to fly the RC planes. I just want to be all rounded in RC. And of course, I want to be great with cameras, so look out for those DaVinci Resolve videos and stuff. Look out for the time-lapse class for my Patreons, that's coming soon. And look out for my LUTs, those are definitely dropping soon. And if you guys want to see my venture into learning how to fly planes as well, just let me know in the comment section below. Be vocal, because I'm doing these things when I have a little spare time and learning these things, but I don't always share it because I don't know if you guys are interested in this stuff. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below. 2 drones left. This guy, is this guy going to be sold? No, it does have the best battery life that I've seen on any other drone, so it will give you tons of flight time. But if you're buying a drone for a camera, for professional work, this is not it. This is straight up a hobbyist drone and a collector's drone. And I enjoy flying this not because of the obstacle avoidance, but because it's just so different. And sometimes you just want to be different. And this, to me, because nobody else is really taking advantage of this type of technology, it's a collector's piece. And until this becomes a mass production, wide scale, everybody and their brother is flying this, until that day comes, I'm going to hang on to this because it's just different. And last but not least, the big kahuna. This is my DJI Inspire 1 V2 Pro drone. This is not the typical Inspire 1. This one has an X5 camera, which is a 4/3 sensor, similar to what you'll see on the Mavic 3. The only difference is this has interchangeable lenses, so I can do different focal lengths and get more professional looking shots for clients. And this is not going anywhere because I do have a little production business. I don't focus a lot on it. I don't do a lot of advertising, but I do have clients that come every now and again that need professional work. And when I show up with this drone, even though I'll fly this when they're not looking, I still just show up with this drone because, yeah, I'm going to command decent money. And this just looks good paired with my other equipment like my gimbals, my filming cameras, and other gear that I have for professional use. So this here is, call it a front or whatever you want to call it, that's fine. I still fly it every now and again just for fun. So I'm not going to sell this. So pretty much what's on the table is what is left. Don't quote me on this, because I'm thinking I might just put a rain suit on this and call it George, and then I have no reason for this. But I'm not there yet. This still has a lot of value when it comes to professional work, and that's why I don't want to put a rain suit on it and mix professional work with pleasure. All I'm saying is you might see me sell this one day. I'm just saying. So look out for my Mini 3 videos. When my Mini 3 does arrive, I'll be putting out some tutorials for you guys. In particular, the hyperlapse video is what I want to work on with the Mini 3. So I'm waiting on that to release a new updated hyperlapse video. So make sure you hit thumbs up, make sure you hit subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified when I release new videos. Don't forget my LUTs are coming soon, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you become a Patreon, guys. Big benefits to Patreon. Get direct access to me. Any questions? I'm right here on Patreon. Support this channel, and there's benefits. Last Mini 2 went all the way to the UK.